Hello, good afternoon. This is a rather confusing story. I went upstairs and found a kind of harmless looking plant. It looked like uh, a kind of a, what can I say, thin, hollow leaf structure. And I cut a piece off and took a look at it just because, at random. I wanted to see, of course, the job of us guys who are doing this is to try to find some kind of cell structure that makes sense. So that's what I was trying to do. And I set about doing it and had initially quite a lot of trouble because this is the leaves are like they're tubular, so that the plant seems reasonably thick and it manages to hold itself up, but the actual cell walls around of the that curve around are extremely thin. I tried to measure them with a rather primitive system using my what they call it's a microscope metric. You can measure roughly the size of things at a very, very small level, and I found that the structure of the plant material was about the same width as a microbe, the average microbe, a few hundredths of a millimeter thick. But when I tried to focus down to get to look at the cell structure, I found myself confused by several layers of cell tissue, which is only partly transparent. So when I focused through it, I got confusing images and couldn't initially find the structure of the cells, the nice, neat pattern, the way I like it. So I started scraping. I'm scraping the plant so thin that it's almost like it's almost transparent. It's very difficult to handle it. It was so thin, but I needed to scrape off cell layers to get at kind of a cell structure that I could recognize. What I'm showing you here is the beginning, and the order of the slides is a little confused as well. I'm not extremely orderly here, but at the beginning when I started looking, I couldn't find a cell structure. I found it was very murky, and it took several scrapings. I had to scrape the front and scrape the back, and to the point where the specimen, the plant, was so thin it was very difficult to handle it. Anyway, the result in the end was actually quite interesting, and there's some beautiful images of cells with particles of chlorophyll floating over it. Take a look.